Greetings, Earthlings! We are non-human Sian, Erica, Siran, and Claire from Nanyang Girls High School. Through totally not illegal methods, we have seen someone do a Google search on what is astronomy. We have therefore sent a global message just so we can give you ignorant beings a science lesson. Astronomy can be classified into two main branches, optical and non-optical. Optical astronomy will be the study of objects in the visible band, such as your stars, planets, and other objects not cool enough to be planets. Non-optical astronomy would be anything else that your pathetic viewing organs cannot perceive. It involves the use of instruments to study objects in the radio through gamma ray wavelengths. There are four fields when it comes to studying astronomy: astrophysics, astrometry, astrogeology, and astrobiology. But enough on astronomy on its own. My friends will now address some cool topics of interest regarding said subject.
Non-human 900 here. Here's a rundown on your solar system. Your solar system is a system of objects orbiting around the sun. I'm sure you know the 8 planets in the solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They orbit the sun, and thus the name solar system. How big do you think the entire solar system is? The sun is 150 million kilometers away from you, and that's only a fraction of how big the solar system is. Sometimes I can't wrap my head around it. Galaxies. We, as in you and me, are all part of this thing called the Milky Way, and it's a galaxy. It's this gigantic system of celestial objects, all held together by gravity. At the center is a supermassive black hole. Your galaxy is a barred spiral galaxy, and it's a subtype of spiral galaxies. Here are the 3 main galaxy types: elliptical galaxies, which look pretty much like a glowing elliptical; spiral galaxies, which look like spirals with arms sticking out; regular galaxies are just any types of galaxies that aren't in a category in the Hubble classification scheme. That's just a way to classify types of galaxies. That's all from me. See you again, Earthling.
Wait, you can't have an astronomy lesson without in-depth classification. We have stars, balls full of hydrogen which is converted to helium and produce light; planets, balls that revolve around the sun; satellites, balls that revolve around the planets or the balls that revolve around the sun; comets, chunks of ice and rock; asteroids, rocks with metals and minerals; meteors and meteorites, meteors aka shooting stars, meteorites, bigger shooting stars, the one that people imagine crash onto Earth; galaxies, large group of stars held together by gravity. Now stars. This is a star, this is a star, this is a star, this is a star, and this is a star. You get the point. What do they have in common? They are all hot. Why are they hot? They got hydrogen and helium that produce light and heat from the churning nuclear forges inside their cores. By degree of hotness, they are classified using the Morgan-Keenan scale or the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram. Non-human 3.14159 signing out. Fun fact, my name is 3.14159 because my first word was pi. I like apple pie though. Bye!
Moving on, we have the sun and the moon. No, not the Pokemon, but equally interesting. The sun and moon are both equally important to Earth. This 4.5 billion years old yellow dwarf star has a temperature of 15 million degrees Celsius, so hot that you can feel the heat from 150 million kilometers away. However, without heat and light energy from the sun, life will not exist on Earth. On the other hand, the moon isn't just a random chunk of rock either. Despite a distance of 385,000 kilometers between the Earth and itself, the moon actually helps to stabilize our planet's wobble and moderate our climate. Lastly, we have the mystical magical gravity. On Earth, gravity causes a ball to fall onto the ground when we drop it. But in space, everything floats. It is a common misconception that gravity does not exist in space, but the truth is that it does. Anything with mass generates gravity, which in space, most of which is generated by the sun, moon, and other planets such as Earth. However, the effect of gravity decreases as the distance between an object with mass and gravity-generating planets increases. At extreme distances, like in space, the gravity exerted on a particular object might almost be zero, but it will never be completely absent.
We have come to the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed it. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise, its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before.